how to channel negative emotions and change them into positive ones like creativity, productivity, and happiness. Hi guys, my name is Oriane, and today I came to speak about this topic because I realize that most people don't understand that when you acknowledge your negative emotions, because there's no negative and positive, there's so many things that they could do and they're stopping themselves from doing. So before we go ahead with the 3 steps on how to channel your negative emotions and transform them, we have to understand what are negative emotions and why are you calling them negative emotions. So most negative emotions are, like most of us will categorize them: fear, anger, frustration, sadness, grief. And the reason why we tend to say that these are negative emotions is exactly because it's exactly because we don't understand the power that they have and how they can change our life and how they can actually move us towards the things that we do want, like our dreams, our goals, our body, our dream body, everything, right? So now that we understand what are negative emotions and why people call them that way, we can carry on with how to channel them and transform them. The first step of this progress is to actually feel that emotion. So let's say something happened to you, right? And you feel so embarrassed, like you can't even stand your own presence because you feel so deeply embarrassed of what you just did or what just happened. You literally have to dwell in that emotion. And now I'm not saying like spiral around it, oh no, why did I do this? No, just like feel that emotion, understand that it's not who you are, it's not gonna stay there forever, and simply feel it, watch it, understand that it's there. Second step on how to channel negative emotions and transform them is to analyze that emotion. Watch it in your body, watch it in your heart, in your mind, and understand why it's there. Okay, why am I embarrassed about the video that I just posted and somebody commented XYZ? Oh, because I feel that I'm silly, that I think that I'm an influencer and whatever. Okay, why do you feel that way? Who told you that you need gratification or validation from external resources to say that you are an influencer, right? So after we understand why we are feeling that emotion, now comes the third step is, okay, what is this emotion actually trying to show me that I need to either change or do in my life? And I'm gonna give you an example so you understand with a personal story that happened to me. So it was like 2 weeks ago, I took a decision in my business that was, in my eyes, we don't know if everything is meant to be, but I took a decision in my business that from my point of perspective was a mistake, and I was upset at myself. I was frustrated because I felt like I'm not standing in what I say. I say that I'm gonna do something and then I change my mind and I take another decision. And this deep frustration with myself, in the beginning I automatically rejected it. Like I didn't want to feel that emotion, I was ignoring it. But then I remember the power of this exercise and I deeply dwelled in this emotion. And what actually happened was that because I felt this emotion so deeply, I was so frustrated at myself. Something snapped within me. It made me open my eyes, wake up, look at the things that are around me, like my house, and realize that, damn, I'm so not disciplined. Damn, I said that I'm gonna clean my room, but it's a mess. I say that I'm gonna do this, but I procrastinate it and I don't do it. And that emotion just created so much more frustration. And that frustration and anger in me just made me immediately go and clean my whole entire house. Not not long after that, I put my shoes on and I just went on a very long run to like let all of that emotions out. And after, I felt so powerful. Like I felt so good within myself. I felt so empowered that I actually saw this emotion and I could understand what it's trying to show me. It's trying to show me that actually I'm not standing in my words. Actually, I'm a lot of times saying that I'm gonna do something and I tend to procrastinate it, leave it to the side. And it just ignited this fire within me that made me go do all this stuff. So let's just recap so you don't forget how to move with these emotions. What it can be whatever, literally. If you use these 3 steps correctly, you're gonna transform your life, I'm telling you. So 3 steps, right? You have the negative emotion, it's overwhelming you, you want to run away, but the first step is to feel it. Feel that emotion. That is so powerful and so confident. Okay, feel the emotion. Second step, analyze it. Understand why it's there, what it's trying to show you, what it's trying to tell you. And third, with that information that you just got of why it's there and what it's trying to show you, like, act on it. What you can do in your life, how you can integrate this understanding and change your actions, change the way you are or what you are doing into something positive. So yeah, guys, I hope this information was helpful, and just remind yourself of that every single time that you feel something bad and you're trying to avoid it, run away from it. Comment down below, what is the emotion that you struggle the most with dealing and understanding and dwelling in? And I love to hear it. I'd love to help if I can. And of course, give this video a like if you liked it, and see you in the next time.